Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we'll be solving this problem called validating credit card numbers. Let's go through this. Here, you and Frederick are good friends. Yesterday, Frederick received n credit cards from ABCD Bank. So, Frederick and I are friends, and Frederick received n credit cards from ABCD Bank. He wants to verify whether his credit card numbers are valid or not. You happen to be great at regex, so he is asking for help. So it's a regex problem. A valid credit card from ABCD Bank has following characteristics. So we have to fulfill these characteristics to check whether it is a credit card, valid credit card or not. It must start with a 4, 5 or 6. It must contain exactly 16 digits. It must only consist of digits 0 to 9. It may have digits in group of 4s separated by a hyphen. Here you can see hyphen in group of 4s, and it must not use any other separator like space or underscore, etc. Only dash is allowed or hyphen is allowed as a separator. Any other symbol is not used. It must not have 4 or more consecutive repeated digits. It must not have 4 or more consecutive repeated digits. Here you can see these are the examples of valid credit numbers. So you can see this guy, and this guy. So they are having they are starting from 4, 5 or 6. They are total 16 digits. All the digits are between 0 to 9, and you can have a pair of 4 and a hyphen, then pair of 4 like this, and they are not using any other symbol as separator. And you should not have 4 or more consecutive repeated digits. That is not what you are having. Invalid credit card numbers. Here you can see these are the invalid credit card numbers examples. So here you can see you are having 17 digits, that's why it is invalid. Then they are having consecutive digit repeating 4. Here you can see 5 times it is not allowed. 4 or more is not allowed, so that is why it is invalid. Here you can see there are spaces, so that's why it is not allowed. Then here you can see there is X symbol, so digit, it's not a digit, that's why it is invalid. And this guy is starting with 0, so that's why it is invalid. Okay, so you have to fulfill this criteria to check whether the credit card is valid or not. So regex is the thing, you can see that. So the first line of the input will be given to us as the value of n integer. Then the next n lines will get the credit card numbers. N can be between 0 and 100. We have to print valid if it is a valid credit card, otherwise we have to print invalid. Do not print the quotes. So with quotes we don't have to print, without quotes we have to print. So you can see the value of n 6. So 6 credit card numbers we are getting here, 6, and we have to print whether they are valid or not. So here you can see the reasoning. So all of them, we just have to fulfill the criteria. So regex itself is complicated for some people, so you can see that. So what I'll do, import, just we have to write the expression, correct expression, right? So import re, then I'll take the input n and directly put it to for loop for dash in range int input, right? Input. So this is what it is. So that will give you the value of n. Let me write t something, and here I'll be looking at the expression re dot search, SEARCH. Then inside bracket we have to write the regex expression, some regex expression, and here I am taking input string. So one at a time credit card we will be taking, and then we will check if some t, if it is true we'll print valid else we will print invalid, right? Print invalid. So this is what the structure of the program will be, which is what we have done before as well. So how we gonna see this, we have to start with these criterias, right? So it should start with 4 5 6, right? So let me do 4 5 6. Inside bracket you can either write 4 5 6 like this, or you can write like this 4 5 6, or you can write like 4 or 5 or 6, right? These are the three ways you can write to fulfill the first criteria. Now we have to start the string as well, so I have not started it, so this is the starting of the string to look for, and I will use like this, okay, 4 5 6. So it will start from the left, and it will look for 4 5 6 whether there is 4 5 or 6 or not, okay. Then if it is starting from 4 5 6, we want 16 digits, right? So that could be 15 because it starts from 0, no? So let me give you a test. So if it is starting with so they are all invalid. Why? Okay, so yeah, if it is correct, then print valid, else print invalid. So it is starting from 4 5 6. Oops, here I have not given D, so we want digits, right? D. So digits, so what this means, the first character will be either 4 5 or 6, and rest of them will be digits, D. Let me import RE in Python. RE in Python I should do. Regular expression, docs are your best friend, always better than someone else, so you should know how to read docs. So here you can see where it is, it's D. Small d means it is from 0 to 9, right? So that is what we want. Oops. So here you can see we want digits to be between 0 and 9, and this is taking care of 15, and then this is starting from, so 3 of the criteria I am meeting. Let me check. So all of them are not valid, 2 are valid, rest of them are invalid. Why? Because see, okay, what I can do is I can show you, let me show you, print T, so that you will see the match instead of keeping valid invalid, you will see the match here directly. So here you can see the matches. Here RE match span, look at this part, the match part. So 4 is starting with 4 and total it is 16, so till 6 it is going, no? So here it is till 6. Now this is not being captured because a dash I have not defined, here also dash I have not defined in my pattern, but here there is no dash, it is starting from 4 also, and rest of them are digits as well, so it is going till 6, right? If I'll do something like if I'll do, let's say, this as 11, right, so that you will see the difference. So you can see the match now, it is only going till 2, right? It is still matching, but it is going till 2, and what our whole string is till 16, so till 15 it is this, 14 13 12 11, so till 2 it is, here you can see till 2, right? Similarly here as well, so you can change it, you can also do like, so it is starting from 0, right? So that's why if I'll do 2, let's say if I'll do 2, okay, if I'll do 2, you will see the match will be 0 1 2. So 4 1 2 4 1 2, that is only matching who is starting with 4 5 or 6. So 4 5, this guy is starting with 4, this guy is starting with 4, the rest of the guys are having dashes. That's why it is it was showing no match. Why dashes we have not defined? No, it is still starting with 5 and all of them are not dashes, not digits. That's why it is showing invalid, no match. We are saying that if the first guy is either 4 5 or 6 and rest of the guys are digits, you find it match, right? So let me do like 15. It should be 14, no, I think it is 14. Let's see. So till 6 6, no, it is going till 5. It has to be 15 till 15. Right, this is how you can check. So this whole expression is working for the credit card numbers like this, right? So you can even have dashes. So how I'm gonna define? So this is one set. Now I'll do or give by given this line, or it should start with 4 5 6 4 5 6 and rest of the guys will be d slash d, and rest of the guys I'll keep, I'm writing for these guys a dash for guys. So first guy has to be either 4 5 6 and rest of the 3 guys has to be digits, right? So let me do 0 1 2, right? So it should be 2. So you can see now the match is, so here the match is proper because it is matching based on this expression. Now the next line you can see the match is 5 1 2, right? 5 1 2 is not what we want 5 1 2 3. So the first guy, so it has to be 3, right? 0 1 2 3, so digits. So you can see now it is matching 5 1 2 3 6 1 2 3 5 1 3 3 5 1 2 3, right? So I'm still writing for dash expression. So there is a dash now, so let me do dash here. Then again this same pattern is repeating, but now this time all of them are d. I'll do d3. If you will do d3, it will only capture 3 see, you can see here 3 digits, so I have to do 4. So 0 means like 0 means there is no digit, even then is fine. Okay, 1 means 1 digit, 2 means 2 digit, 3 digit, 4 digit, right? 0 means no digit at all. So if you write 0, it means you are accepting even there is no digit, then it is fine, but we want 4 of these digits, right? Similarly, then there is dash. Again I can write like this, copy v, then dash v, right? So this is the first 4 digits, then dash, other 4 digits, then dash, other 4 digits, and other 4 digits, right? So you can see now it will match all of it. So it is not matching the third guy and the sixth guy. Rest of them are matched properly, right? And here also it is matched, this guy and this guy. So third and sixth are not matching. Wow, what's the reason? So you can see third guy is having this 5 digit here, and these seventh last guy is having spaces. That's why it is not matching, which is correct, I think. Yes. So it is starting from 4 5 6 and it is having 16 digits, having 0 to 9, and it is in set of 4 with the hyphen, and it is not using any space or dashes. Now the only thing we have to write is consecutive repeated digits. How we gonna figure out the repeated digits? Like here you can see, no, these are 5. It is only allowing till 3. 4 or more it is not allowing. So what we will do, so I'll write the expression separately. Okay, So here we will stop the string, means like stop the search. So end of the string, so dollar I put. Okay, so that will stop the string. And then if I'll write, if it is true, if t is true, now inside that I'll search if some regex expression I'll write here. So re dot search some regex expression I have to write here, inverted comma, then string has to be there, right? And let me do something like s. Okay, so I'll keep the string instead of keeping input here, because I am not able to use the string again. So I'll keep s is equal to input 3. Right, this will be correct. And similarly here I'll write print invalid. Okay, so what is the expression I am planning to write here is I will check whether it is repeated or not. If it is repeated, it will print invalid, else it will print valid. Okay. Else it will print valid. So here I can remove, or let me do like this, control X. Okay, so you have this, right? So keep it as commented. I will be using this on meta. I'll use it again to just show you how to check the repetition, because it is a most important part. Instead of t, I am having this t now. I am searching for repetition. Okay, I am not searching for anything else. So let me control X this guy. Okay, so now I'm just, so what we have done, we have written the code for these 4 conditions. Now we are writing for this 4, and then we'll merge it. So how we gonna see the repetition? If you remember that slash thing I showed you, and that is what we will be using here. So if d slash d, this is the digit and this is the first group, inside bracket if I have written this is the first group, so I'll refer to the first group. If this is 3 or more, then it is a problem, right? So let's see, let me give 1 or more only, so that you will see the difference. So here you can see there is a match here and here, right? So 4th and 5th, last 2 and last 3rd guy. So last 2 and last 3rd guy, you can see the digit are repeating, 3 3 here and 3 3 here, right? So if I'll do, so it is two repetition, it is matching within the string, 2 repetition. Okay, if I'll do like 2, if I'll do, then it will match 3 repetitions, if there is any 3 repetition or not. If they, what does this it is doing is, it is taking one credit card number, it is checking if there is any digit who is repeating more than 3 times. 2 means 3 times, 0 1 2, right? So 3 times. So here you can see none. It is there any mistake, slash 1 slash t, that is correct. So there is none. Let's see for 3, so it means 4 or more. So here you can see there is none, output is coming none. What is the problem? Re dot search, slash d 1 3 comma 3 4 or more. It is, there is no one in the string, I think, who is giving you 4 or more. Okay, we have not taken the dashes as well. Here you can see there is a repetition of 4, like 3 is repeating 4 times, right? And that is what we have to write here, then only we can be able to see. Okay, I can do something like this, so I'll write just to show you. So one string, and let me give you like 4444. Okay, it is repeating, it is 6 times now. So let's see. So now there is a match, right? 444. If I'll do 2, let me run 2 or more times it is repeating. So that is 444, you can see. Then you can also do like only between 2 to 3 also. Is there anything? Then you will have this, you can see 4444. So it is, you can see this digit means a single digit, like 4 3 2 1, and this parenthesis means it is a group. Okay, so it is a group. So let's say 2 is a group and I am referring to 1. This one represent this bracket. Okay, this bracket. So I am referring to first group, and if it is repeating 2 or 3 times or not. Okay, 1 or more times, I can say 1 or more times. So all will come, I mean match will be all of them. So if I have a string like let me do 222. Okay, so you can see 2222 is repeating. Okay, 1 or more time. You can have like this as well, only 3 time it is repeating. Then which one it is? So 2222. If it is repeating only 2 times, is there any? So 222, you can see, so it means 0 1 2. Okay, so 0 1 2, so 2 times, that is what 2 means. Then 3, and if I'll do 4 times, you can see there is nothing, because 4 times means 0 1 2 3 4 means 5, and 2 is only appearing 4 times. So if I'll do one more time here, total 5, now there will be a match, right? So you can see it is only targeting one digit and whether it is repeating or not. So this is what we want, but we have to use for 4 or more consecutive repeated digits, right? So 4 or more means 3 comma infinite. So this will look for the digit which is repeating more than 4 times, but this will happen only in this kind of strings. But we have to make the code for these kind of strings as well, where you will have hyphens. So if you will have hyphen, it won't work because you have not defined the dashes, so none is coming, right? So let me do something like or again we'll do the same thing what we were doing before. Now this time what I'm doing is I'll do d slash d, and this slash d is now referring to second group, right? First group is this bracket. I'll tell you that dash number means the groups. This is the first bracket, so first group. This is the second bracket, that's why second group. And if it is repeating 0 or 1 times, means 2 times, so what I'll do is 0 1 1, so it is repeating. If it is repeating 2 times and then there is a dash, and then this is repeating again same thing, right? Then it will be a match, right? So you have seen, so this will match what kind of numbers? This kind of numbers. So you can see before dash there is 2 repetition, after dash there is 2 repetition. So that is what it is doing. It is taking one number, it is checking whether it is 2 times repeating or not before dash and after dash. And you can see /2 I have kept because I am referring to this bracket only. Okay, this is the third bracket, but I'm not referring here third, I'm referring to, so same digit, so that these 2 digits and these 2 digits would be same. So that is how it is working. So let's see, now there will be a match. So you can see 22-22 is being matched, right? So what else condition you can have? You can also have like 4 times between the dashes like this. So 2 this also you have to figure out continuously. So it is dash 4 times then dash. So let's write it. You can write on your own. I hope you are able to see the relation. So this I'll write this thing here. Dash is first, then numbers 4 times repeating, and then dash is again there. So digit, and then what I'll do, whether it is appearing 4 times or not. So 0 1 2 3, right? So 3 I'll take here, 3 I'll write here, and which D I'll refer. This is the first D, second D bracket, third bracket, fourth bracket I have. So fourth bracket. So it means it will look for this digit 4 times it is repeating or not between the 2 dashes. So let's write it. So this will match these 4 2s, right? So you can see there is a match. So these are the only cases you will have. So I hope you got the feel. So we have done for this code is for this guy only. Okay, so let's merge it. So now I'll bring back the same guy. Okay, I don't have it. If T, if we'll write the expression here, this whole thing, this will be the match, then print invalid. Similarly, you can have else print valid, right? So here one more else will be required, right? Else here as well. I'll show you what is doing. So print invalid. So what it is doing now, this I can remove. So yeah, this is the full code. So what it is doing, it is taking the value of n here. First it has imported RE, then taken the value of n here, then each credit card number it is checking whether it is valid or not. So I've taken the credit card number and stored in as, then I am looking for these 4 conditions first, right? These 4 conditions first by this regex expression. If it is true, it will go and check for the 5th condition, this guy, or 6th condition, sorry. If it is valid, means 4 or more repeated digits are there, it will print invalid, or else it will print valid. And if it is not matching the 5 conditions, first top 5 condition, directly it will print invalid. Okay, that's how it is working. So 4 of these guys are checked first. If the credit card number holds this 5 condition, then it will print true. It will go inside this if condition, else it will print invalid. If it is true, it will go inside and it will check for the last condition. Last condition is having this whole things, and then if a last condition is valid, then it will print invalid here because this is not required. Okay, this is automatically covered because of this. So you can see that is how it is writing, is it is very much structured. So that is how regex is used. I mean, you really have to use these things. You have to, I mean, there is no shortcut. You have to really read this doc. I have read this doc, and that's how I am explaining these things to you. Initially it was I mean, very difficult for me. I was not able to remember this plus and question mark, what it does. So you can see the difference between star and plus. So star is matches 0 or more repetition, whereas this matches 1 or more repetition. Here you can see that. Again, example, if I'll write AB star, it will match A or AB or A followed by any number of B. All these three it will match via this. But here if you will see, if I'll write AB plus, it will match A followed by any non-zero number of B. It will not match A. So means B has to occur at least one time here. But here if B will not occur, that is fine. So 0 or more repetition means like that. Okay, here it is accepting if B is not there, but here it will not accept. At least one time it has to there, right? So these kind of things you have to understand. Regex is really, I think it's the best part in this whole question series, I think, because you will learn a lot. It's really difficult to read for someone at first glance. Only the someone experienced regex before will understand. Okay, so yeah, this was the problem. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, sorry, we have not submitted the code. Yeah, so this is done. Oops, two test cases are failed. What we have done? Anything wrong? Something wrong, we have done it. Let me check. So 456 D 15. Okay, so here I have not stopped. Okay, either you can have like this, but that won't matter, I think. Yeah, okay, that won't matter, that is not a problem. 456 D dash D 4 stop S if T if RE search D 1325 or D 21 dash D21 again, or dash bracket T4 3 dash print invalid else print valid. I think everything is fine. Why it is not working then? 2 is fine, I think. Okay, so I've not done like this, so it has to start here as well now. So starting, either it can have this string or either it can have this string. So let's run the code. All the test cases are passed and done. Okay, so what I did is these are two separate string. Now I have taken or, so it's starting and ending I have not defined. That was the problem. So we have done. Let's move on to the next problem now.